Our association exists to celebrate our Down syndrome community, support individuals in Central Kentucky with Down syndrome and their families, educate the Central Kentucky community, and assist in local and national research efforts.
The first thing we want to do is make sure that parents who have just had a child with Down syndrome receive all the up-to-date information to help them through that journey. We do this by distributing packets to hospitals for newborns so that parents walk out with a feeling of confidence and well-being when they leave the hospital. We also have monthly parent groups that parents can come together and share ideas. Sometimes and usually the best place you find information is from other parents who are a little further ahead in their journey.
When I was pregnant for Abriana, I found out at 3 months that she was going to have Down syndrome. At that point I was scared, confused, didn't know what to do, and I gave birth. After I gave birth, I was introduced to the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky, and they helped me to learn about inclusion. They taught me how to map out the therapies and doctor's appointments that were necessary for Abriana. It's been extremely helpful. If DSACK had not come into the picture for Abriana and I'm not sure where she would be. She's speaking, she's walking, she's doing all the things that an average child would do. I couldn't imagine where she would be without the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky.
All right, we're having a movie taken of us here at the Gideon's house for our fall picnic, and I guess we're going to carve some pumpkins, so we're excited. You want to carve some pumpkins? Yeah, excellent.
Pumpkin?
Hi, my name is Grace.
Okay, Michelle.
And I became involved with the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky because of my 7-year-old sister who is diagnosed with Down syndrome. As a sibling and friend of those with Down syndrome, I have realized that people with Down syndrome are really more alike than they are different. And I have established many friendships, like with Kate, that I really value. As friends, we enjoy many things, like...
I like movies and TV.
And we like going to Orange Leaf, too.
Yep. My brother Raylan has Down syndrome, and it's so fun that he gets to play with me. I get to play with him. I'm so glad that he gets to do all this stuff with me. People with Down syndrome do the same as everybody else.
The biggest impact that the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky has had on our lives has just been the support and the community. It's just so wonderful to know that there are other people experiencing the same things that we are, that we can talk to, that we can message and meet with and ask for advice, and just really just the sense of community is absolutely wonderful. I think our lives would be different without the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky, in just that we would be lacking a big support system.
We're going to do a parachute song.
The support I've received from Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky has been the immediate response. As soon as I was in the hospital and found out the news that my daughter had Down syndrome, it was a packet of information that had a sweet little baby book in it, as well as a lot of information about how to get connected, who the board was, and the fact that there was a support system out there. Other supports have been phone calls and coffees, and there's a great little group that I meet with once a month that just normalizes the new normal, and it's like having somebody who jumps on this roller coaster right away and says, "I'll ride it with you," and it's okay. Like, just it's spoken to the fear and just said, you don't need to be afraid, and you're going to make it, and it's going to be the most awesome adventure you've ever been on. And for me personally, what I've gained from it is relationships. I can't believe how much my family has expanded to a whole group of people I never knew before I had Molly. My heart is opened in ways that really have just changed my life and made me a lot more compassionate for people who have special needs children. And I've just found huge support for this journey, as well as referrals for doctors and ideas on how to help her grow. For all the places at first, the unknown is so scary. What's this really going to be like? There are so many people who are ahead of you that have already walked this journey. You're going to make it, and not only just make it, but you're actually going to thrive. Children with Down syndrome, they fill your life with such, it helps you to realize the value of people, not for what they do, but for who they are. And they're fun. They laugh a lot, they giggle, and so it brings you a lot more joy. And who doesn't need more friends like that?
The Kentucky Down Syndrome Information Act was signed into law by Governor Beshear March 14, 2013, to ensure that all women receiving a prenatal or a postnatal diagnosis of Down syndrome receive balanced, accurate, up-to-date information about Down syndrome, as well as referrals to resources and referral to local Down syndrome organizations. The need for people to receive knowledge about resources that are available, as well as referrals to local Down syndrome organizations for the support that they will need, is a vital aspect of this Kentucky law.
As parents of a child with Down syndrome, we feel a bond with our DSACK families. We talk about a child's first day of school and watching our kids at a baseball game. We celebrate life.
We're having a lot of fun just getting out here and meeting all the new people and making new friends. That's what it's about for us.
Courtney, you all at the Bank of Lexington have been our presenting sponsor for 5 years now. Tell me why you all have chosen the Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky to support.
We are so proud to be the presenting sponsors this year, and we have been for 5 years, like you just said. Billy Blair, who's the executive vice president, his son Trey is born with Down syndrome. The charity is near and dear to our heart, and we are proud sponsors.
325, 200, going once, twice, sold.
With DSACK, you're not alone. You'll have a bond stronger than you could have ever imagined with people you've never met. Parenting a child with Down syndrome is special. It's just like any other bond shared in the human experience. Except this is a bond fewer experience and fewer share. DSACK celebrates throughout the year. We host parties and our annual Walk for Down Syndrome. Life is good. Come join us.